Alright, I'm going to work a little earlier than usual, so I thought I would peruse. I'm pretty early. I don't have to be to work for another 30-ish minutes, so I thought I'd peruse the area and talk about microcaches today. So I'm going to go into like a really big detail about what a microcache is, but basically a microcache is kind of like a little mini bug out bag, but it's just a lot smaller. It just has a lot less in it, but it has, you know, like necessary stuff to get you through in case you can't get to your bug out bag or EDC. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons, but right now I'm around my work area and we're going to see what we can find as far as places to actually hide caches. The thing about where I work is that I work near a like, you know, shopping, lots of shopping. So you know, like I could obviously, you know, come and bury it underneath these trees, but then a lot of people would see me. So that's a big problem to me. Okay, there is like this little area right here. Behind me, right directly behind me, is the shopping center. But there could be, you know, and that's the problem. Like, I don't really see like any storm drains or anything like that. Like, I could probably go into that little area right there and like bury something maybe. That little like grassy spot there. I could maybe go behind there. Here, let's just go down here real quick. I don't think there's anything wrong going down here. The problem is this is all owned by like a company, you know, by Lowe's. I think Lowe's is right here. So there's a little bridge right here. I could maybe look below the bridge and see if there's a good spot to hide down there. Luckily there's no one behind me right now, so I can kind of slow down. There's this little blocked off road. I could probably put something down there, like bury it down there, because it's kind of abandoned, a little blocked off road. And then there is all this land that's just like, you know, nobody's doing anything with. There's a road down here. Gotta turn down. Now this is all actually owned by my company. So, but if they were ever to develop on it or anything like that, you know, nothing is developed on this land right now. So this could be a spot where I could consider coming out and burying a cache, but it's not very far from my work, to be quite honest. I would still need somewhere that's about, let's say, I think he said 100 meters, 200 meters, 300 meters, something like that away from your workplace. And this isn't terribly far, but you know, there's all this space. And I really don't feel comfortable putting things in like storm drains, things like that. I don't like that. And then the land kind of expands kind of far down there to a main road down there. I have to think about security as well as, you know, like security for myself. You know, is anybody going to see me bury these caches? I really can't have that. All right, so here is what is proposed. And the article is going to be down below, but here's what is proposed inside that microcache that the author is talking about. He was talking about having corned beef hash, fire starters, you know, whatever, matches, 75 rounds of 45 ACP because he has a gun that has 45 ACP rounds, water, a scope, flashlight, ramen, lighters, blanket, power bars, beef jerky, compass, and trash bags. So there are a couple things in here that I'm wondering where they're at. Where's a map? And where's a cooking container, like a stainless steel cooking container or something? So where's that? Because once you have the water and the fire and how are you going to cook the corned beef? How are you going to heat up the corned beef or cook the ramen? So that's a couple things that are missing. Okay, here are the pros and cons to a microcache. Pro. When something goes wrong, like away from your work or away from your home, and you don't happen to have like your everyday carry stuff, for whatever reason you don't have your everyday carry stuff, you don't have any supplies or anything, you can go to wherever that microcache is within 100, 200, 300 meters from your house, and you can get it. Here's a con. I don't know about you, but I am super paranoid about burying something or hiding something in a place that I'm, for one, not even going to be at unless there's an emergency or something in which I don't have my everyday carry, or in an instance in which that place starts to become developed, such as, you know, where the empty land behind me, it starts to develop, my micro cache is going to be gone. Okay, so that is a major con to me. I always have my everyday carry bag with me. I always carry it in with me, no matter what store I'm going into, at work, everywhere. So I always have my everyday carry bag with me. The situation that he was talking about, he was basically talking about, okay, so let's say something happens at your work and you have to get to your car, but looters have taken everything out of your car and you don't have your everyday carry stuff. What are you gonna do? You go to your micro cache, which is 100 to 200 to 300 meters away. That's the very short version. Go ahead and go to the link below and actually read the full article, but I think the concept is very interesting, but I think right now I'm way too paranoid to attempt a micro cache. Also, with the amount of items that he was talking about, it's kind of like putting like a full-size bug out bag down there. Like, it's a lot of items. All right, my conclusion on the micro caches. For me, I'm not personally ready for a micro cache just yet. I think there are some people are, and I think if you have found some spots that you can easily put micro caches in, you know, without anybody seeing you, or, you know, let's say you forget where you put the micro cache. Well, you're not losing valuable items in that micro cache either, in case you forget about it or in case it gets found or whatever. What about you? What do you think of the micro cache system? Let me know. Again, read the link below just to get a little more detail about what a micro cache is and just to get the author's perspective on the micro cache. Again, I'm not ready for a micro cache, maybe further down the line, but right now I have my everyday carry bag with me at all times that has those necessary items with me, so that I don't have to have a micro cache. So if I do have to bug out without my vehicle, I have my backpack with me and ready to go wherever I need to go, from my work, home, whatever. So anyway, let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching. That was today's video, and tomorrow is camping. I'm so excited. Anyway, I'll see you later. Have a great Friday. Have a fantastic weekend. I will be in touch on Sunday night with y'all. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Seriously. Y'all are awesome. And I love you. See you tomorrow. Oh, and props to the PNW writer for showing me the article and sharing his thoughts about a micro cache with me. And so, yeah.